friends, this is Stephanie of Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Thank you for joining me for episode number 44. This is a crochet podcast where I take you on my yarny adventure in hopes that you find some sort of inspiration. So grab your favorite beverage, prop those feet up because you deserve to, and enjoy what I have to share. So since I last seen you guys, I feel like I don't have a whole lot, but I do. Does that make sense? I had some deadlines I was working on and trying to get those things done. But I also have other things that I'm working on that you don't see on this episode, that you only see on the No Filter Fibercast that I do with Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy. So I do have a lot going on. You just don't get to see it all in this episode, and that's okay. You'll have to check out the No Filter Fibercast that Christy and I do. That one, our latest one, was just released this past week for those projects that we're working on. But I do have a few things to show you guys. So the first one is, I shared with you guys that I was going to do a test crochet pattern for Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet. It's the Spiral Up Cow. This is in the testing stages. She created this pattern. See, she's very pregnant in this picture. She created this pattern before she had her baby, and then she had her baby, and so she's been busy. And then now she's finally getting back into the groove of things, and she's going to be releasing this pattern, and I signed up to test for it. So, and I think I showed you guys the last time that I chose 2 colors to do. Changed my mind. Because, you know, we're creators and we change our mind. I decided I was going to do 1 solid color because in the email she said you could do whatever you want. You could do solid, you could do changing yarn, whatever you want. So I was going to do an orange and a tan, but I'm just going to do this tan color. I really like it. This is Wool Like by Loops and Threads. It's a 1 superfine, 678 yards, and the color tan. So there's that. And I have Little Progress. This is a small, thin yarn. So Little Progress. I just started it. Like I said, I had some deadlines I was working on, so I actually just got this started within this past week. But I do need to make it a priority so I can have it done in time. She wants it done by the end of July, and so that way I can get my pictures to her and any notes that I may have. But if you've worked on Hannah's patterns, you know that they're amazing. So no issues so far. Loving how it's working up. Once you get it figured out what you're doing, it's just mindless crochet. Very wonderful pattern. I can't wait till she releases it so y'all can do it as well too. So that is currently my whip. That's going to be my main focus this month, and it's living in this mini maker bag from Tea Doddles that Christy gifted me during the 12 Days of Gnomes. So there's that. What else? Well, I started another project as well too, just recently. So for those that have been following me, know that I'm doing Attack of the Amigurumi 2021. That's where I pick a different theme every month of amigurumi to make. You make that theme that month, get entered into a drawing, and yeah, just something that I wanted to do to work on my amigurumi skills. And I'm glad I did it. I want to continue to do it into 2022. I have some theme ideas that I want to do that I just don't have enough months in the year to do. So this month's theme is Under the Sea. So I just started mine, and I didn't get my project from last month. I'm stumbling over my words. I didn't get my butterfly done in time, so I wanted to get my butterfly done before I started my normal. So hint, I finished my butterfly, which you guys will see soon. But I'm doing a normal for this month, for July. And I didn't grab what you're going to be winning. For this month, I didn't grab it to show you guys, but you'll see it on the Facebook page. There's 2 posts on there. One post I shared with you guys at the beginning of the year. That's where I post all my finished pictures for each month. That's where you can share pattern ideas, your progress, whatever, tips, you know, whatever. And then you have the post for the month, the announcement for the month. So in that post, you will post your finished amigurumi for that month. I'm enjoying this so much. One of the reasons why I want to do it for 2022 is not only do I have more ideas than I do months, but I'm seeing other people's projects and I like them too. I'm getting color ideas and stuff like that, that I want to do attempt as well too. So I just want to keep making them. I'm enjoying it so much and my skills are getting better. So definitely something that I want to continue to do. Yeah, so this month I'm making a Norwal. I got it out of this Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. It's actually a whale pattern, but there's a part in there where you can, in the pattern where you can add a horn to, it's not a horn, it's a tusk, isn't it? It's a tusk, yeah. So I'm doing the whale pattern, and I'm going to add a tusk to make it a Norwal. So yeah. The pattern is very nice. I did start it last night. Now, I have a friend. Her name's Latoya. She's one of my knit night friends. One of the good Yarny friends that I met during this whole adventure. And she makes a lot of amigurumi. So I ask her questions as I go too. So basically, she's made the decisions for me for this one because I was very undecisive. I couldn't decide what yarn I wanted to use. And then I had more decisions to make. And so I just sent her a message. I'm like, Latoya, I need you to make this decision for me. So she made the decision of the yarn I was going to use. I'm using this here cake. It's the Mandala Ombre. I couldn't decide what color I wanted to make my Norwal, but she chose this one. I sent her some options and she chose this one. This is in the colorway Tranquil. It's a 4 medium, 344 yards, and it's 100% acrylic. It's so cute. So I started it last night, and I'm like, this is going to be a small Norwal. I like big squishy stuffed animals, okay? Now, it says it's going to be approximately 9 inches long and 4 inches wide. So I'm like, it's not too bad. But I was working it up and I'm like, last night, and I'm like, I'm going to attempt it to hold it with some white. So I grabbed my Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in white and I held it together and I started getting a little piece started. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to do this? Is it going to look okay? I was very undecisive about this project. Sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes I'm like, I know what color I need. I know what I'm going to do, blah, blah, blah. And other times I'm like, I don't know which way to go. Because I see my final vision, but I don't at the same time. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I couldn't envision the project with 2 strands of yarn held together. Not sure. So, Latoya, I need another decision made. And I sent her a picture of what I had going so far with the 2 strands. I said, should I keep going this way or should I just use the 1 strand of the cake yarn? And she said, keep going with this one. It's going to look awesome. And it's going to be a good size too because I got 2 strands of yarn together. So I said, good deal. That's what I did. And this is going to be pretty big. This is it so far. This is the front of it. So I have quite a ways to go yet. But I'm glad that she said to keep going with holding up the white yarn because I think it's going to look cute with this, the cake yarn, just the colors working through, but ever so subtly with the white. So that's the start of that. Not too far. I have, like I said, quite a ways to go, but I think once I get going here and I get past where I'm just going around and around and around, I start decreasing. I think it's going to get of course, faster because you're decreasing out to as many stitches. So yeah, I think I'm on like row 15, 14 and of the body, and I have to go for 44. So not too bad. I'll get there. But yeah, that's the start of it. And it's currently living in the bag my mama made me for Christmas. So that's that. And those are basically, once I finish some of the other projects, those are the basic things that I've been working on. Like I said, I do have some finishes. The first one, I don't have the actual item because I finished it on time to take to my local yarn shop for the contest, was this sweater that I made for my daughter. And I didn't grab the pattern. I've been linking it down below, but it's a pattern I bought on Etsy. It's a rainbow sweater. And the yarn I use, I actually have quite a bit of yarn left over. So the yarn I use for that is this Debbie Bliss Rialto Luxury Sock. It's the color 20. There's no colorway, but I have this whole ball left, and I have this sad little one left, and I also used this gray here. I have this whole thing. I only use it for a little bit of the sweater for like the V part of where the colors would be. And this is Amble Wandering Souls by the Fiber Company in the colorway Scaffold Pike. So I probably, I know I could probably make a nice size infinity scarf, shawl, what have you, with the remainder of this, and it's gonna be gorgeous. I love this color. I bought all 3 that she had left, so yeah, I'm going to make something out of that. Not sure if it's anytime soon, but the intentions are there. So yes, the sweater is over at the local yarn shop, Lisa's So Crafty, and it's on display. It's being voted on. I don't know where we're at with votes. I won't know till August 1st when she announces the winner. Fingers crossed. There are some gorgeous things on display made with that brand of yarn. Gorgeous. I'm glad I'm not voting. I'm glad I don't have, I mean, I don't know if, I think I could vote. I don't know. I didn't ask her because I just put my item in and left. I didn't look at it. I looked at some yarn, but I didn't buy anything when I dropped it off. Trying to be good. But yes, for the people that do have to vote, they have a hard decision to make. There's some gorgeous things. So fingers crossed on that. Once I find that out, I'll let you guys know how I did. And then I'll show you guys the sweater too. But I'm going to add here the little clip I took of the sweater all completed and in its glory. So yes, that turned out so nice. It is much too big for my daughter. I never really tried it on her, but I'm thinking it's just gonna be like an oversized sweater. I didn't gauge swatch. Okay, I said this in my last video. I don't gauge swatch, and I should. I learn my lesson every single time that I don't, but I yet still don't do it. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. So that was one finished item, finished on time. The other one is my Attack of the Amigurumi 2021 for June, is my butterfly. It is all complete. Oh, look how cute. It turned out so cute. Perfect. I love it. Absolutely love this. like I said, my skills are getting better and better. And yes, this is a pattern from Repeat Crafter Me. And I've done multiple patterns from Repeat Crafter Me. And this one here was a free one on her blog. I didn't print out the pattern or anything, so I just went on her blog and just read the pattern as I went. And this is, I believe it was from 2019. And it wasn't the best. I'm surprised. Because there was an error in the head area in the pattern. There was no pattern for the antennas. And yeah, it was an odd pattern. And there was tons of comments asking, you know, about the error that was in the head. Some people that, like, I was able to figure it out. But for some people that don't know or just learning, they may not have. And their butterfly would have been very odd looking, and they may have gotten discouraged. And she didn't respond to any of the comments. She didn't fix the pattern. I was able to figure out a pattern for the antennas. Once again, being from years and experience of crocheting, that I was able to figure that out. For someone new, they may not. So I'm actually very surprised she didn't go back through the pattern and fix those errors. I'm very shocked because she's a very well-known designer. But nonetheless, I was able to figure it out. And it turned out so cute. I love it. The yarn I used for that is this by Loops and Threads Impeccable. And I use, for the wings, the color Coral. For the body, I used Barley. And for the little spots on the wings, I used white. So those worked up so nicely. I have plenty of yarn left for another project. And yes, I really think it turned out cute. And this is, like, I wanted to make another one. This is one of the reasons why I want to do it again in 2022, because I have other color ideas, color combos I want to do. I just don't have enough time. I have lots of things going on. But I must say my amigurumi collection is increasing. So yes, very excited about that. My daughter's claimed a few. There's been some requests like the giraffe and stuff. She likes that one, but wants a different color. So once I hope to plan on getting ahead of the game here before long, where I am able to make maybe 2 amigurumis a month, but I can't say for sure. The other thing I had going on, I've showed you guys some of my gnomes in the past. I haven't worked on my chef gnome for a little bit. It has been a priority. But do you guys remember the wood gnome, the gnomes on the wood pieces? So those are like from the little knitting machine. My daughter enjoys that. She doesn't have the patience for crocheting and stuff like that yet. But she likes cranking the handle and making something in the end. So when she wants to do something yarny, we get out the knit machine and we make these gnomes. And so this one she half partaked, the other half she didn't. So I have 4 finished gnomes. They need a little bit of fixing up here, but here is one. So on these ones, she made the hat and the body. And then the one night, I wasn't in the mood to get out the crochet hook. I just kind of wanted to craft, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So I glued them, I put everything together, and then I put the little decorations. So this one says hi, with a little baler's twine for a little bow. And then the matching one to that, this one says bye. Ah, so hi and bye. So cute. And then I also finished this one here. Like, again, she helped make the tubes for the gnomes, hats and bodies, and then I just decorated them. She went to bed and I was just like, my little girl needs fixed. She's pretty wobbly on there. I think I need to glue her down or something. I'm not sure yet. But look how cute. So for these, what I did was in here. I wonder if I can do this. I think we made their hats too heavy. They're too top heavy. So these is just those little fake flowers you can buy, just the little ones, not the huge like flowers, just little ones you could stick like in a little cup like thing. And I disassembled it, put a few together with a leaf, wrapped some yarn around it, and tied a bow, and I glued it to this little basket that I bought either from Hobby Lobby or from Michael's, like in the dollhouse collection stuff. Glued it in there and glued this down, and then you have a little cute gnome for decoration. And they're both with the pink and the brown, and those are big twist yarns with stuffing. But like I said, my girl one I think needs a little bit of a fixing up. She's pretty wobbly. I don't think I have her glued down too much, so I don't know. We shall see. She's a little wobbly. Maybe she's not stuffed enough. I don't know. But she's still good. She sits. So if someone were to purchase this, she still sits up. She just may, like, if you move her around, she may flop over. She just needs to sit back up. She just sits right back up. So, yeah. And I just got yarn fuzz in my tea. All right. That's it. That's all I've been working on. A lot, but not, I guess. My table doesn't seem as full as it usually does. But I was feeling very overwhelmed there a few weeks ago because I had a lot of projects. And so I'm trying not to start things unless I finish more. Do you know what I mean? So if I finish 3, maybe I can start 1 or 2, you know, to get some things down. Sometimes when I feel overwhelmed, I feel like I'm just like a hamster in a hamster wheel, just running in circles and you're not getting anywhere. So I feel better now. I feel like I have better control over my whips. There's been some that have not gotten any attention for a little bit, and I would like to go back to them now that I feel like I'm caught up. So my main focus for this month is the test crochet pattern for Hannah. That is the main priority for this month. At the end of the month, I think August 1st, we have a county fair. It's a huge county fair in my area in central Pennsylvania. Huge. There's bigger ones around, but for our town, it's pretty large for our town. And they didn't have it last year because of COVID, and they had it the year before. And that was the first year I actually entered something to win, and I got second place. It was a fox blanket. I got second place. They are hard judges down there. I ain't lying, but I still got second place, which made me happy. So I'm debating if I want to enter something this year because they are going to have the fair this year. Without putting too much pressure on myself. I have a few things that the items that you enter must be made within the past year. So there's a few things I may want to enter when I go down. I want to look some things that I'm really proud of that I feel are worthy of being judged on those terms. So yes, I've been thinking about that a lot lately because that's coming up, and if there's something that I don't have done, then I need to get it done. So we shall see. I thought about entering that sweater that I made for my daughter, but it won't be back in time because I think the things need to be entered that Sunday. I don't know what days things fall on, but I want to say August 1st is a Monday. So then things would have to be entered the last day of July. That Sunday. Or August 1st falls on a Sunday. I don't know. I'm just babbling. So anyways, that's been on my mind lately too. If I want to enter anything into the fair, I'd like to. So now is drawing time. So in the last episode, I said it was my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. June 7th was my 1 year. So I'm just doing a little thank you giveaway, or a thank you. It's a thank you gift. Yes. Thank you gift for those that have supported me, watch my videos, participate in a few challenges that I have here and there. The wonderful comments, support, everything. It's just a thank you because I wouldn't be here where I am now if it wasn't for you guys. So I'm just doing a little thank you gift for that. So all you had to do to enter was comment your favorite cake in the last video. So my thing fell asleep. Wake it up, but it's probably gonna go back to sleep because I'm gonna show you guys what you could potentially get. So 4 things of yarn here. One of them is the ice cream big scoops in the colorway mint. It is 1,117 yards, 100% acrylic, 3 light. And then a cake. It's a cupcake, of Lion Brand cupcake in peas and carrots with one of my stitch markers on there. And this is 590 yards, 100% acrylic, and a 3 light. And then for those that know me, know my favorite yarn is Caron Simply Soft. I haven't used a lot of it. There's a baby set I'm doing on Crochet Creations by Christy that's made of Caron Simply Soft, but I haven't been using a whole lot lately. You know, once upon a time, before I have the yarn collection that I have now, I had majority of Caron Simply Soft, and that's basically all I used. And now, like, I've introduced other yarns into my stash and stuff, so I'm using those. But Caron Simply Soft is still my go-to for lots of things. So I decided to share from my Caron Simply Soft collection 2 skeins. One is called Royal Blue. It is 315 yards. It's a medium 4, 100% acrylic. And then the other one is in Orchid. Cute, cute, cute. So yes, well, yeah, all I had to do is share with me your favorite cake. My thing fell asleep again. And so we're going to get that lucky person now. There were 35 unique comments. And like I said, thank you guys so much for everything. The wonderful comments. I try to comment on everybody's comments something. That way you know I saw it. I've noticed lately with YouTube, it's not, when my notifications, it's not telling me everybody's comments. But I'm trying to catch them as best as I can. I don't know why. It seems to be getting a little bit better, but if I don't comment, it's because I haven't seen it yet, or, you know, YouTube's not telling me about it. So I'm trying to catch on to that, and I don't know how long that went on, so before I caught that, but I'm trying to catch them. But anyways, we're going to get a winner now. Let's see. Robin Tynan, if I pronounce that incorrectly, I'm very sorry. She says, white cake with white buttercream icing is my absolute favorite. Buttercream icing is my favorite icing on any cake. So I'm right there with you. So congratulations, Robin. Please be sure to send me a message through Facebook, or an email. All that information is down below. And let me know that you won. And send me your address, and I will get that out to you sometime this week. Now, one little tidbit here. I've been doing quite a few giveaways lately between me and Christy and Facebook and this. Now, I'm trying to get them out as quickly as I can once I get your message. If I've been going through a lot in my life, I'm currently going back to school while working with a family and a child 6 years old. Lots of things going on. I may not get to it right away, but trust me, you will get it. I try and have it out at least within a few days. With my schooling, it's requiring a lot of travel time right now for me. So I always don't get a chance to go to the post office, and it's not on my way. It's, yeah, babble, babble, babble. So yes, trust me that you will get it within the next few days. I will attempt to mail it out. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will tell you. I have not made it to the post office, or I have. Here's your tracking number, stuff like that. I apologize. I know most of you will understand that, life is life, and we're just all trying to get through it. So yes, thank you for understanding, and I appreciate that. There was one more thing I wanted to say too. Oh, what was it? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it was when I was babbling there, it would cross my mind like, oh, I gotta tell them this. And I don't know what it is. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh, I don't think you guys want to sit here while I contemplate what I was going to say. So on that note, I will let you guys go. I feel like I am forgetting to share with you guys something. All the links will be down below. Oh, yes, I do. I do remember now. So I have a post office box. I don't know if you guys noticed. I got a post office box earlier this year, just to make it easier. Like I said, I don't get a chance to go to the post office. It's not on my way to anything. So if you do end up deciding to send me something, which is, don't feel like you have to. I'm just putting this out there. If you do decide to send me something, please email me to let me know. I only get a chance, if I don't have to go to the post office, I only get a chance to go to the post office maybe once every other week. So if you do send me something, let me know, and then I can try to add that in to make sure I, stop in and grab that. So, but this week I should be going to the post office sometime this week. I think it's been like, 10 minutes of babbling? I'm sorry. I'm going to let you guys go. Enjoy your day. Have a fabulous day. And until next time, keep that yarn running through those fingers. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.